All right, so the Steelers blow. The game sucked. Have a nice day.
Whoa, that can't be it.
I mean, pretty much that's exactly how it is. One of the most ugly losses that the Steelers have had in my generation that I
Ugly.
remember.
Ugly.
It's pretty freaking ugly,
You're
dude.
just saying ugly.
It was ugly.
That was kind of the worst thing I think on planet Earth that could have ever happened.
You know what the saddest part was? We
What?
sat through that and watched that whole thing from beginning until the end of the fourth quarter, bro. But we actually clicked off right before the Steelers scored their first touchdown. Like late in the fourth. We waited that whole game for them to score a touchdown and finally gave up. Like we were the last people in Pittsburgh watching that game.
Maybe if you didn't watch it, they would
Maybe.
have scored more.
Well, you know what happened?
Huh.
Joe's parents went all the way to the game.
That is true.
Oh, my gosh.
And they didn't come back for some reason.
I was telling him, dude, his parents went to the game. That would be the most brutal thing.
Yeah.
Have you talked to them about that or no?
Well, yeah, they said it was pretty bad, and I just said I'm sorry.
Did they leave
Oh my
early?
gosh.
No.
Wow.
Dang.
I
Dude,
mean-
Steelers offense, nothing. Defense, nothing.
So my
Special
biggest
teams.
concern is defense. They're pretty well. TJ Watt, I don't know how healthy he is, but regardless, pretty pathetic.
Okay, I
James
like-
Pierre,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't really like throwing like single players' names under the bus, but
they
James
targeted you
Pierre
at
is-
least 20 times, and they did something good at least 21 times.
Right,
So,
so-
do the math on that.
Right, so like pre-snap, Joe Burrow's looking around. Oh, where's 42 at? Where's James Pierre? Oh, okay, T Higgins on him. Oh, let's throw it to T Higgins, who's 6'4", and James Pierre is like 5'9". Let's go ahead.
Great.
Let's
It's
do
It's a
that.
good height to be at.
That's well, it's you know what, it's not,
not.
especially if you're in the NFL.
It's a good height to be
Especially
at.
if you're a cornerback
Joe
trying
Mixon
to.
went off again.
So there's now concern because in the beginning of the season, to me, there really weren't that many concerns about the defense. I thought the defense was still going to be there and carry over.
They're stinking.
They're doing very bad.
Well, so
Our-
what happened with Splain too? Sorry to cut you.
Oh yeah, he got hurt.
Because he got hurt. I know he was coming in to kind of cover up for what Devin Bush couldn't, do in coverage.
Yeah, Devin
Yeah.
Bush is having a very disappointing.
Yeah, it's kind of really sad because I was pretty big on him. I thought
Me
it was going to
too.
be. I thought it was a great trade up with the Denver Broncos, but I mean, after he had the injury and now it's just kind of
mean,
underwhelming.
maybe
I don't
give
know
it
if he has
time.
too much on his
Kind of
plate
like
right
a Bud
now.
Dupree situation where he seemed like a bust for a few years, and then he came out of
Also
nowhere.
true. Also true. I mean,
Regardless, though, this sucks.
yeah, it freaking sucks.
Season's over.
Our
Yeah.
run defense isn't there.
No, season's over.
It sucks to say it. Now, look, you're Steelers fans. You don't want to hear it.
You don't
At
And
all.
If any of you guys are saying, "Hey, it's not over," get your head out of your butt.
Well,
I'm
it's,
sorry.
It's not.
It's over.
It's listen.
listen
we're
to
at
me.
the bottom of the division.
You want me to put a slap on the line of points? I will put 5 slaps on the line.
no,
We don't
because
make the wild
I
card.
do agree with you that chances are it's over.
The schedule
chances
is
are
way too hard.
yeah.
And we're going to the Ravens game this week.
If you're there, say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, hey, we actually don't know for sure if we're going.
That is true. And even if we can't
blessing in
go, it might be a
disguise.
blessing that we don't go.
Yeah, but we're at the bottom of the hill,
Yeah.
But
Oh, it
the
doesn't
Steelers-
get any-
Us in Cleveland.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, my main concern watching that game, just because we're going to the Ravens game, is potentially that Ben was going to get hurt, man. He was getting hit.
Dude,
getting
he was
messed up.
as mobile as a microwave, bro. He couldn't move, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
A microwave
Like-
on wheels.
Oh, no wheels on that
Dude,
microwave.
that pick
dude.
6 he threw to Hilton was a
Yeah.
shot in the
There
heart.
were
Okay.
that was that when he underthrew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
there were
disgusting. That was so bad.
His arm is not there.
Maybe
Th-
Mike Hilton just
showing
knew
pretty
what Ben
bad.
was going to do from playing against him every time.
Or
in
we just
practice.
suck.
Or we just suck.
there were multiple times where Ben underthrew players that I've seen.
He had Claypool for a touchdown, and he
Underthrew.
threw a pick. Even though that might have been a weird route. I don't know whose
Remember,
fault that was on, to be
he-
honest. But
Claypool was wide open. He pump faked it to him, and then he threw it to him way too late. He
Yeah,
gets
I
hit,
was about to
missed the
talk
ball.
about that. Play. That was on third down and short. Claypool was wide open on a slant. I think it was an RPO, and he
'Cause
just
Usually
Fuck.
how the games go is Ben's having a good game, and we're blaming the other players. This
Yeah.
time, other way around.
pretty much the whole team sucked. I'm not going to put it on one person.
No.
You
Right.
guys all sucked.
Hey, look, there's no excuse anymore because all the players came back from injury besides Joe Hayden. Do you really think Joe Hayden's going to make that much of a difference to make that game close at all?
Not close.
It
but
would help,
better.
but
We still would have lost.
no, we still would absolutely.
TJ
lost.
Watt's not all. He wasn't all there. I can tell you right now. He did not.
Well,
look
it's
bad.
the problem with TJ Watt is double team every play.
Yep.
Tough enough.
Yep.
And then there's somebody open instantly every time, so he has no chance to get in and force any pressure on the
Yep.
quarterback.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's happening because I'm noticing these receivers past 3 weeks, honestly, receivers just open by 10 yards constantly. I don't know what the solution or fix is to that. I don't know.
Ooh,
I
I
mean,
got
are they
it.
just not good? What's that?
More players.
More players. Like bringing an extra guy on the field.
A couple of them.
Sneak them like in a green screen suit so they can't tell.
Yeah.
Ask them out.
Pretty much the only thing to look forward to at this point is a hope that we somehow get Aaron Rodgers next year. And that's not probably going to happen.
So we got Baltimore Ravens coming up next. Look, these guys have not looked good at all.
You know
either.
who else hasn't looked good?
No.
Who?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
and
And
You're
when
right,
I say
you're right.
don't look good, I mean like shouldn't even be playing good. I mean, I'm talking like
I
I'd
mean-
rather watch paint dry.
Okay, let's hold on a second.
No.
Wow. Because
I understand that the Ravens haven't been that great, but then you go to the Steelers, like, and then they're on another level of like rock
okay,
bottom.
let's
like,
go back. Obviously, the below what I think just showed that their season was over, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions was the tie versus the Lions.
Yeah.
They had Mason Rudolph that game. If they had Ben, you can't really make assumptions, but I'd assume they'd have won that game.
Yeah, but
They
this
still-
fumbles kind of kicked us in the tooker.
They
Also.
still ran all over
Okay.
us.
Yeah,
Correct,
they had, like, 200
correct.
some
They
yards.
did, and that's the big problem now, which I don't get because Cam Hayward, you got T.J. Watt on the line. I mean, I thought we had good linebackers. I thought we did. We signed Joe Schobert. I mean, with
Alex
Devin Bush,
Highsmith,
Highsmith, I actually really enjoy.
Yeah.
All right, so now and then, yeah. So the next week we go in Chargers. Terrible start, really good finish, but it was just too much. It was just too much. So we played one good half there, and then it was the Bengals. I mean,
Hey,
I'm not saying they're the worst team in the league.
hey,
They're not
they're not the worst, but dang,
I got a solution.
they're bottom tier, dude.
I have a
bottom
solution.
20.
Hmm.
Bottom 20.
Seriously, one thing.
Yeah.
It was one
Yeah, probably,
game
yeah.
that they got absolutely just smacked. So I don't want to over exaggerate.
Well, is it though? Is it
overdo
though? Because would you consider the Chargers game them getting smacked? Because at the end they
Yeah,
scored
that
24
might have been
points in the
kind of a
last.
fluke little thing. The Chargers maybe that we came back in that. Honestly,
Block punt.
yeah, couldn't stop defense.
Momentum. Crazy
terrible.
It was
interception by
Deontay
Sutton.
Johnson. They threw the one drive. They literally threw it to Deontay Johnson every single time.
And like I said, Chargers. I told you, you had one good game. Look what you did yesterday. You lost to the Broncos pretty badly.
So
So
they're a pretty average team.
Yeah.
Sadly, I thought they were going to be great. They're pretty average, pretty kind of underwhelming. Sadly for them, but whatever. So clearly, without a doubt, I'm not surprised at all. I've been thinking this for like a couple weeks now. Bengals are number one
In the division.
in the North.
they're putting
AFC North.
points up, dude.
Easily number
Yeah.
one. Not
even
even
though the
a
Ravens
question.
still have the number one spot.
Even though the Ravens have that spot,
they
the
do play
Ravens
each other again. So
Like, I want to give the Ravens credit in a way that they find ways to get it done at the end of games. I mean, I swear to you, it's happening every single
know.
week. It's kind of crazy. And then the Browns are just an absolute letdown.
Yeah.
there's the Steelers, dude.
And then there's the Steelers.
Oh, Joe, they were saying, how's it feel to be 2-0 against the Steelers this year? He said, I don't care.
Wait, what
Joe
happened?
Burrow, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he was
Joe
like,
Burrow.
there's a whole we still got a lot of work
Oh,
to do.
that's
He's like, you
funny.
guys keep saying that we're 2-0 against the Steelers. Like,
Yeah.
you just pushed it off.
Yeah,
Like
because
it was
that's
no
the first
big
time in like
challenge.
forever, isn't it?
30 years. 30 years.
Yeah, that's why I had a little bit of hope this past game, just because we
Um,
lost so bad. I thought they would like want to fight and fire back, but
Our hope now is that we go positive.
honestly, that's
So we need to win 3 games to be 500.
so. Let's think about this for a second, right?
Vikings.
Because as a Steelers fan,
That's
obviously,
huge. That's
but
huge.
Mike Tomlin, Big Ben, and like never had a losing season together thing.
That's what I'm
is-
rooting for at this point.
Right, you're rooting for it.
Right.
But on the other hand, it's like, wouldn't you rather them
Draft
just play
pick.
out and get a better draft pick and
No.
maybe have a chance? I mean, we're not going to get Kenny Pickett, but like
No,
add a better
dude.
player to really help the team out a little bit more.
Nah, I'm rooting for a winning season.
So you would
dude.
rather like an
Yeah.
8-8-1 season, and now we have maybe 16 pick instead of maybe number 10 pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
this is
want them to
Ben's.
they came this long. They came this far, dude. I want them to have a winning season still and call it a day.
If he doesn't call it a day at the
I'll
end
be
of the
mad.
season, I would be
I'll be
pissed.
mad, dude. Yeah.
I would.
I wouldn't be shocked if he tries to.
I'm gonna like cry when he retires, but it's for the best.
I'll bring
I don't
the
know. I
tissues,
think
Joe.
I can only imagine how frustrated he is right now. Because
Yeah, but
last
he
game,
didn't do
dude, he was
anything
so mad at
himself.
the play calling. Like, he was looking at the sideline like, what are we doing? And then yesterday, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you seen everybody was frustrated. Ben was still in the game whenever they were down
Yeah,
by nearly
I
40
know.
points, like late in the fourth
And
quarter.
he was
which
getting
is-
hit around too. I'm just like, what are you guys
That's
doing?
how I was already seeing it hurt.
I mean, Tomlin was obviously mad. If you're bringing starters out like that, I mean, you're just like you're staying out here until you figure something out.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was really bad. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. I feel like the Steelers are gonna beat the Ravens.
Hey, I'll be cool
That's
with it.
Hey.
that's probably an unpopular opinion.
It's a divisional game. I mean,
We've seen the Steelers match up against Lamar Jackson pretty well. The Ravens
Yeah,
really
but
haven't
that's
been
when
all
our
there
defense
in
was like
Heinz
elite,
Field.
dude. Our defense
True,
is
that's
not
that
right
is a
there right
problem.
now.
That, like if
The
we can't
biggest-
stop that run game like we
Exactly.
haven't been,
exactly.
That's why I don't have any faith in it.
Yeah.
If our defense was really showing up a little bit, I'd be like, yeah, there's a chance.
Oh,
but
dude, I could totally see Lamar and whoever they have running back right now just
yeah,
going
I can see
all over
Lamar
us,
having 150 yards rushing. on us.
honestly.
he could.
Look what freaking Herbert did to us.
I think it'd be more of their running back that they have like going off than
Look
Lamar.
at what Herbert got. 90 yards on us.
True.
Herbert.
True.
It makes
True,
me
but
just wanna
they
jump
weren't
on the
prepared
field.
for Herbert to
The
do
only
that.
thing that's concerning is, man, like Lamar could scramble for a while. So if he's able to scramble for a while, there might be a drop in coverage somewhere. And he
Oh,
might
dude,
have
our
an easy
secondary
pass.
can't even
Exactly.
handle 5 seconds, let
Yeah.
alone
It also
10, 15.
could bite him in the butt though because Lamar starts scrambling, TJ Watt gets open, hits him, That's like one of those cases. He's one of those who sets himself up for getting hit.
I could
Lamar.
see a lot of
True.
freaking roughing the passer calls on this game for some reason.
Yeah.
It honestly just makes me want to suit up and get out there. Suit up.
DJ,
Let's head on to the
let's
training
Should we all just
facility.
do it? Should we all just wear jerseys and then just go on the field?
Try to run off.
Oh,
Which
Pad
team
up.
are you going to go for? The Ravens or the Steelers?
Oh, the
though?
Steelers.
Steelers,
Come on
dude.
now.
More of a
Dude,
help
Dude, I'm gonna
like-
wear. I'm be wearing my Lamar Jackson jersey with
sabotaging the
the
Ravens.
helmet. Come in at quarterback for one play, just throw the ball back.
like, hey, TJ.
Lamar Jackson.
Mika, where you at, dude? Mika, come here.
He's going the wrong way.
What? All right, so bad loss, very
Yeah.
bad loss. We're rooting for the positive season here.
Yeah.
Slight chance we could still make the playoffs. I mean, obviously it's not out yet,
I
but
don't-
like these past 3
It's
weeks
that
are
type
just.
of year that they make it, and it's like, what are they?
What's
gonna
the
do?
point? What's the point of them making
It's
it?
like when we
Yeah.
had Duck Hodges, we could have made it. It's
Yeah.
like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. Oh well, we'll see.
tune in next
sad.
week when we beat the Ravens.
That'd be pretty awesome,
I'll be
man.
happy.
That'd
We-
be
Watch.
really
How
awesome.
many games are left?
Not
like-
a ton. What are we? Six,
What are we, 5-5-1 now?
13, week 13.
That's 11.
No,
So 6 games left. We
So
got to
much
win 3
math.
of these games.
Watch next episode. We're gonna be like, we're going to the playoffs, man. We're taking to the chip.
No.
if they win like really big, it's like then you're
Yeah.
back on board again. That's really
Yeah.
all that it takes.
No, it's
Because if we beat
yeah.
the Ravens, what would we be? Would a game and a half behind?
I don't know.
With the
You know,
tie?
when we have a loss like this, I don't look at any type of stats or media or anything. So I don't know what it is.
That's fair. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this video up here. We got a full team, like every game recap that's gonna be going down on the channel today. Make sure you tune into that if you want to check up on your team. Got a lot to talk about. Make sure you subscribe, drop a like. We'd appreciate that as well. We'll see y'all in the next one.